So if you're still not making $100 a day online, then in this video, I'm going to show you 4 reasons why that is. First reason, you need a cat. Well, actually, I'm just kidding. You don't really need a cat to make $100 a day online. The first factor is going to be that you're not putting yourself in a highly uncomfortable situation. Most people, if they're comfortable and they have a good life and, you know, they have maybe a 6-figure job or even a job that makes them $100 a day already, then what's going to happen is you're not really going to be in a position to where you feel the need and the urgency to actually make that happen. And that's one of the things that, you know, it's just human nature. If we're comfortable, we're not going to move forward. So if you're too comfortable, you have to put yourself into a scenario where it becomes uncomfortable so that you can actually move forward in your business, because that's the key. Like, I fell for that trap. I was doing pretty well working in construction, even though it was a bad, uncomfortable job. I was making good money, and I kind of fell into that trap. I'm like, you know what, I'll just keep doing this. But the fact is, I really didn't enjoy it that much, and the weather and all that stuff was a huge factor in why I wanted to get online and figure things out. But that is fundamental. If you don't understand this one thing, then you'll never move forward. You'll be too comfortable. You'll be like Netflix and chill. Like, there's nothing else you want to do. You're not really going to build your business. So what you need to do is create a situation that literally forces you. It forces you into actually doing something about your current situation. If you can create that situation, if you can create that, like, just make something up in your mind, just make it up. Like, let's say if you don't get to $100 a day within 6 months to 8 months, right? Which I have a speech slur, but whatever. If you don't do that, then you're going to lose your cat, or you're going to get fired from your job, or something that is going to be important to you. Something that's really important, like maybe your car gets repossessed, or something that's just going to push you over that edge to where where you're going to actually take action. That's the whole point about the first step, is basically putting yourself into an uncomfortable situation so that you will actually build the business. And the second part to making $100 a day, and why you're not making $100 a day online, is because you don't have an energy drink. If you have an energy, no, I'm kidding. Basically, the second part is really just about, like, not believing in all the crap online. Okay, a lot of people say that you have to have a huge audience to make money online. They say that you have to have a huge email list to get to $100 a day, and that your social media and your YouTube has to be like, several thousand subscribers before you actually see any results. All lies. Where do you think everybody starts from? Do you think that they're just kind of put up on a pedestal and given success online? Well, some of them are. So, some people, yeah, who have rich parents and all that, but you know what? I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who went from zero. Like, let's say like Marissa Romero, who went from 0 to 161,000 subscribers by just being consistent and taking action. Or you got Jonathan Montoya, who literally quit his job in like 6 or 8 months, basically just taking massive action. He didn't have a big list. In fact, he had no list. He had 0 subscribers. He had 0 email leads. And, that's a common misconception that people have. They think that you have to have a huge audience to build an income online, or even get to your first $100 a day online. But the fact is, that's not true. The thing about YouTube is you don't need that much traffic to actually make an income, because when people go onto YouTube, it's kind of like Google. It's a search engine, right? They're getting on YouTube, they're excited, they want to figure things out, and then they search for things, and then, they find a review on a product they want to buy, and then they buy it. So I want you to put that in your head. If you can get in front of these people who are looking to buy something, then you can get to $100 a day online, not that slow. Like, it's not going to take that much time. It'll take you a few months of consistent content creation and just putting your effort out there and making sure that you're following the right strategies, because if you're not following the right strategies, then obviously you're just going to be bashing your head against a wall and you're not going to get anywhere. Another part of this is people hating on you, right? So people saying, you're not going to be able to do this. Quit this online thing. It means nothing. It's not gonna make you money. You're basically gonna be wasting your time. You're a failure. You're a loser. Get a job, right? Well, you know what? They kind of have a point as far as like getting a job to like maybe have a little bit of money, maybe a part-time job while you're building your business, because that gives you a little bit of stability so you can build off of that. But meanwhile, just ignore those people, because honestly, it means nothing. Their opinion is literally weightless. It has no hold on you whether or not you're going to actually succeed online. The point is that you actually just get out there and you do something about your current situation. So, haters are going to come and go. I have people comment on my YouTube channel all the time, like call me a moron, call me an idiot, and stuff like that. And it's just quite silly. And in fact, some of these people don't even watch my video all the way. And then, like, really, did you even watch the video to even see what I was saying? So, you just gotta ignore those people. They're gonna come and go in and out of your life. And then there's the belief that you're starting too late. It's too late to actually do anything on YouTube or do anything online. Too saturated. Everybody is trying to make money online now, therefore it can be done. However, you know what? That's a bunch of BS. The fact is, it doesn't matter what time you start, there's literally no competition, because if you build your own tribe online, if you build your own audience online, then really you're creating your own ecosystem and you're creating your own, like, economy, right? And basically, that's all you have to focus on, is just creating your own assets online and then being very, very consistent. And that's one thing about YouTube too. If you're consistent, you're going to start showing up on suggested videos, you're going to start getting more traffic, and you're going to start making money. There's so many good affiliate products out there that you can promote if you don't have your own product. So really, you just got to get in front of the right audience. So really, there's no saturation. Saturation is freaking bullcrap. And you know what? I'm really jacked right now because the point is, you got to get that out of your head. There's no such thing as saturation. As long as you're taking effort, you're putting the effort into the business and you're doing it, you'll be good. So the third part of this is you really have to treat this like a business. If you don't treat it like a business and it's just a hobby to you, you're really going to get nowhere. You're going to be basically floating around, looking at all the different stuff online and not really taking action. And so you got to think about that for a second. Like if you were to go out and you were to get let's say a McDonald's franchise, you would want to make sure that you treated that like a real business, because I think those are like $500,000, $750,000 or whatever to get a McDonald's franchise. So if you're in that situation, it's do or die. It's you figure this out and you make this happen. Otherwise, you are going to be broke and your business is going to crash and your life is going to be very miserable. And that's what you have to realize about an online business. Every single day, if you're not taking action towards your business and doing the market research that's necessary to grow your business and choosing your niche topics and all that, choosing your products, creating the content and all those things, then really you're kind of just dabbling in this. It's just a hobby to you, and you can't do that. You got to treat this like your life depends on it. You got to do this and you're gonna make it happen. So when you see someone like start a new business, and like a brick and mortar business, or like a restaurant or something, they put their heart and soul into it. Okay, they're literally working on that business all the time. And a lot of people say, well, that's not healthy. Working on your business all the time is not healthy. And I say to those people, it's not healthy being used, abused, and put through the grind in a job you don't love, working for someone who doesn't appreciate you, and never getting a raise, and all those things. So think about that. So the fourth part of this video is basically shiny object syndrome. It's like I see different programs on Facebook and YouTube all the time about making quick money, like cryptocurrency Ponzi schemes and different, Forex trading and all these things that promise you that, if you put your money into it and you invest in it, then you're going to get 1% daily returns or whatever nonsense BS that they're trying to pitch you. Because you know what? 99.9, I don't even know, 100% of those things fail. Okay, I've been involved in crypto schemes before. Luckily I didn't recruit anybody. I was more focused on actually investing my money, which I lost $30,000 in a company called BitConnect. Look them up. I'm sure you'll see all the articles about BitConnect and why I should have never been so stupid to take my life savings and put it into that. Now, by the way, I'm not young, okay guys, I'm 35. That's still pretty young. A lot of people think I'm younger, but I've made a lot of mistakes. I started in 2007, early 2007, and I've been in a lot of things. I've been in Empower Network, My Online Business Empire, Digital Altitude, Exodus Elite, all these different programs that promised you things that were not realistic. I was in USI Tech, I was in BitConnect, I was in Davercoin, I was in BitClub Network and all these different things. And that's the shiny objects that I got involved in that cost me a lot of money and it put me through a lot of pain. In fact, I remember the day that I was getting my car repaired because my wife hit a deer, right? We're basically getting an assessment on how much it would cost to fix the car. I get a message from my buddy, I'm not going to name him, and he says, check out this video. I open the video, I watch it, and I see BitConnect is done. They got a cease and desist order or whatever, their site's not loading, I can't log in, and all the money that I was making from that, which wasn't that much, it only lasted 6 days into my investment, was completely gone. So that's a mistake that I learned from that I really want to save you from. Do not go after these crypto BS programs. Do not go after Forex stuff unless, you are really committed to learning the process with Forex, because some of the Forex stuff is not a scam, okay? Some of it's good, but most of it is people just trying to basically promise you things that you invest in their, currency or whatever, and then you'll make money. Ignore those people. They're trying to take your money. They're trying to ruin you. So just stay away from them. Look at the business as a whole. Don't keep joining things. You got to build this, okay? This has got to be your baby. You got to build this over time. And then over time, eventually what's going to happen is it's just like when you invest in like real estate, or if you invest in a very diversified portfolio, you're eventually going to have compounding effects that just keep stacking for you in building, your income over time. That's the kind of business you want to be involved in. And that's the kind of business that I recommend that you do. So, with that, this has been AJ Simon. I don't have much more to say on this topic. These are 4 factors to why you're not making $100 a day online. If you want to learn more information about how you can partner with me, check out my links in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I'm out.